Imagine a world where you get 560 euros deposited into your account every month for nothing. Does that sound fantastic? Now imagine that this has already happened in Finland. And guess what? The results of this experiment will surprise you. Right now, you will learn about the most high-profile basic income experiment the Finns have done. It was a sort of social experiment where 2,000 unemployed citizens got 560 euros every month just for nothing. You know, just to see what would happen. The idea. So imagine this. The Finns decided to see if the people would become more industrious and happier if they just handed out money. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? They thought people would become more active in looking for work and less stressed out. But here's the catch. They also wanted to simplify the welfare payment system so they wouldn't have to spend tons of time on paperwork. How it went down. From January 2017 to December 2018, these 2,000 people received their 560 euros every month. And next to them was a control group of 173,000 people who continued to receive regular benefits. All this time, the scientists observed the participants and asked them lots of questions about how they were feeling, whether they were working more or less, and generally whether they were happy with their lives. What happened? Work. Well, this is where the fun part started. Everyone thought that people getting free money would start looking for work more actively, but no. Most of the participants didn't start working more. So, even with the money in hand, many people preferred to remain unemployed, although some still found a part-time job or became self-employed. So the idea that free money will automatically make everyone a workaholic did not come true. But here begins the most mysterious thing. Why did some of the participants start working more? What prompted them to do so? Could it be psychological comfort or new opportunities that opened up thanks to the extra money? Wealth. What really surprised was the level of happiness and stress. The participants of the experiment became much less nervous and noticeably cheerful. It turns out that when you don't have to constantly run for benefits and prove your neediness, life becomes easier. Who would have thought it? But there's another aspect. If people are happier, does that mean we can make society better by just handing out money? Or is it a temporary phenomenon that will pass with the end of the experiment? Bureaucracy. Also, thanks to basic income, a lot of paperwork disappeared. People stopped wasting time on endless certificates and confirmations of their status. Just think how much time we spend on bureaucracy instead of doing something useful. But will the basic income system be able to fully replace the existing social protection mechanisms? Or will it be just an addition to the current system? The bottom line, so what do we have in the end? The experiment shows that a basic income makes people happier, but not necessarily harder working. And while that's great for welfare, it begs the question, who's going to pay for all this? Because free, as we know, is only cheese in a mousetrap. But the most important thing is that the experiment in Finland was an excellent example of how sometimes our expectations do not coincide with reality. It showed us new ways of developing social policy and made us think about how to make society better. And here's a question for you. Are you ready to live in a world where you are guaranteed money every month? And how would that change your life? Maybe one day we'll all get money for nothing, maybe not. Time will tell.